Okay, how to create a lead gen campaign on Meta for coaches, course creators, info product sellers, and so on in 2025. Okay, and this video is very specific and tailored for these type of business. Okay, and why a lead gen campaign? Why not a sales campaign? This first thing is in regards to the coaching business. Okay, because if you were selling an info product or a course, you need to warm up your leads. It's very hard to sell something straight away unless you have a huge warm audience and you warm up then with an event or an offer. Okay, and what to do once you got these leads? I recommend you to use the Jeff Walker strategy, the product launch formula. I have a video here on my channel talking about it, so please don't forget to check it out. And before you get started this video, to create your lead gen campaign, you need to have your pixel installed and your ad account created. If you don't know how to do this, I have these videos here in the description that you can check. And in these videos, I teach you how to do these things, okay? So you need these requirements to create your lead gen campaign. All right, so let's land here on the ads manager. Type adsmanager.facebook.com. All right, and if you didn't land on this page, you just need to go on these three lines, hover over it, and click here and find an icon that says ads manager. Okay, and then you should land on a page like this. Alright, so first of all, let's hit create button here, the green one. Okay, we're going to choose obviously leads, and I will stick with manual leads campaign. Okay, and the categories, you don't need to select anything here, because if you're selling a course or info product, even if you are in the rental business, you are selling a info product. You are not selling a house, or you're not selling credit, even if you talk about financial stuff. So leave that one in blank. The buying type has to be auction. If you choose reservation, the lead generation objective does not encompass this buying type, so it has to be auction. Okay, the objective is leads as we previously chose, and as we previously decided, and campaign spending limit, you don't need to set that up. We're going to set a CBO campaign, which is advantage campaign budget. Okay, now it's called this way, but basically if you don't know about it, we're going to leave Facebook optimize the ad spend throughout the ad sets. Okay, because you can control the spending on the ad set, or you can leave to Facebook. You can say to Facebook, hey, decide which one should spend more than the other. I would choose this option even if you weren't doing audience testing, because I would set a minimum spend for each ad set using the CBO. It's easier to do this way, so all the time use CBO. Even if you want to spend a specific amount for each ad set, we can set that up. But scheduling, you don't need to do it. A/B testing, we can do differently. Let's click on next, and you can see that we're going to jump to the ad set level, which is where we're going to set our audience segmentation. Okay, instant form is an interesting option, but I'm assuming that you have your website for your lead magnet, so let's choose website. Okay, if you want me to creating a one specific for instant form, drop here in the comments. But we're aiming to maximize the number of conversions. We don't have value of conversions yet, okay? And you need to connect your CRM to do so. Not landing page views, not link clicks, not reach, not impressions. We want conversions. We want leads so far, okay? You don't have sales probably, so let's not maximize value of conversion. The data set is the pixel, okay? Choose your pixel, which is data set, is the same thing, but basically you need to create one. Conversion event, we're aiming to leads. Don't forget to install the lead event on your thank you page or on your Kajabi, ClickFunnels, whatever you're using, okay? But the lead event needs to be fired. I teach how to do this in my video teaching how to create a pixel. The dynamic creative, it could be a good attempt, but let's stick with the basics and leave that off. Let's turn that off, okay? The budget schedule, well, it depends if you want to start. It's good to start by the morning and test for a whole day to give a fair testing. So we can schedule our ads to start tomorrow at 1 a.m. if you wish. Okay, so all right. And an end date if you have a schedule to these ads. Like if you're doing a webinar or something, it's good to set up an end date. Okay, and here is the ad set spending limit that I said to you. If you want to test your audience, you can set up a minimum ad spend of $10, okay, each. It will depend on your budget, okay? Audience controls, okay? If you're starting ads right now, I would recommend you to use a original audience options because the Advantage Plus stuff is going to expand your targeting. So I would click here, okay, especially if you're starting. But then you can test the Advantage Plus stuff later on. But now we're going to stick with the original stuff, okay? Even with this messaging saying something else, but you're starting your ads. You probably know more than Meta for now, okay? So the location, choose your country, choose your age range, choose your gender, man, women. It will depend on your niche, okay? And the tail targeting, okay? Could be food, it could be anything else. You got these three options here, and one it comes to demographics. Okay, it's everything that inserted on your Meta or on your IG is information that you fill out. Okay, the interests is information that Meta assumes you have based on the likes you gave on page and so on. Okay, and the behaviors is something that you did on the platform. It's not information that you fill out, it's information that you said to the platform. Like, for example, your anniversary. It's an event, right? A behavior that you had, okay? A mobile device user, okay? A consumer classification. All of that digital activities. It's all the activities that you did inside a platform. So these are the three layers, and you have a plethora of detailed targeting options within that. If you have an email list with some potential good clients, you can create a lookalike. I have a video teaching how to do that. So let's jump to the placements. I would leave the Advantage Plus stuff on, okay? Unless you know your audience is more prominent on IG or Facebook, but I would leave to Facebook to optimize that one, okay? So you got more options here, but the inventory, I would leave everything as it is standard options for this placements section, okay? And then we would click on next to jump right onto the ad level, right? And don't forget to choose the right Facebook page and the right Instagram account. Make sure those are connected. If your Instagram is not showing up here, you have to connect your Facebook page. All right, so here is it. There we go. Now we're going to create your ad and manual upload, single image or video. I wouldn't recommend to start a carousel ads. Test that later on. Just a single image or video is good. Actually, I would even suggest you to start with the video because if you're starting now and have a cold audience, you don't have your warm audience yet, they need to know you. So a video is always a good option. Um, that's that's what I recommend to all my coaching clients, and I script the videos to them. Okay. If you want to know more about it, click here in the description. There's a video with me talking about some ad accounts that I manage, and then you can book a call with me. But then you're going to set up your destination here. Okay. But before that, you need to set up a creative. Let's choose your video. Okay. And you can ignore the site links, okay? This is too much for the beginning, okay? But this is something to do in the future maybe. But let's click on next. Let's create your ad copy. It's going to be here, okay? Your headline is going to be here, and your ad description, not so important, but do it. Description, okay? I don't know why I typed this, but I just typed. And you might wonder which option here to choose. A sign up, it's okay since it's a lead gen, or maybe a learn more. or subscribe, who knows. It might differ depending on your offer, okay? But let's click here on next. Let's choose a video and check the ad formats. I mean, you can create a vertical video which has empty space here to convert into a square video. So you can decide to create a video that fits all the formats. For example, this one is vertical and we're going to have this blank space here. So sorry, create a landscape one that you're right in the middle, and then you can crop the video to fit on the vertical formats too. Click here on next, and here are the enhancements, okay? And you can read each of this, and I'm totally okay by doing all of them aside of the text improvements, because the text improvements, they are going to swap the text into the primary text, headline, and description. And if your ad copy is tailored specifically to be there in that position, you don't need to use that. Okay. So let's click here on done. Okay. And as you can see right here, my link does not direct to a website. It's because I didn't type everything. So let's type a generic link here. Okay. And there we go. Now you can see your ad. Now you can see where your primary text is placed. Now you can see where your headline is placed. And now you can see where description is placed. If you want an even more detailed preview, you can click here and you're going to land on this page. And then you're going to see a breakdown of every placement that you're going to target, okay? And that's how you create your lead gen campaign, okay? And it has to be tailored for info products and so on, right? Oh, don't forget to click here on none, okay? Because we're not using instant form messaging app or so on. Make sure this is correct, all right? And this lead gen campaign, it has to be with a unique perspective, okay? And it has to have lead gen because you have to generate demand, okay? You have to understand this. You're selling a info product. If you're selling info product or a course, you have to generate demand. It's not like a physical product. It's different from e-commerce. It's different even from services, because you have to generate this demand. So that's why it's crucial to start with your lead gen campaign, and then you can increase your sales. And as I recommend you to use the Jeff Walker strategy, okay? So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, because I cast a spell on you, and the spell says those who don't subscribe to this channel will never reach a rose over 2. You got no option. Subscribe, don't wait, hit the button for real. Transform your hustle, make the most of the deal. Clicks and leads from the screen to the sky. Media buyer for coaches, take your biz on a high. Course creators gather, ain't no time to lag. Ads sharpened up like a knife in a drag. Content so slick, make your wallet go swoon. Meta algorithms got you rich by noon.